Hello, my name is Dan Oakes. I'm the creator of Cookin', and boy, have I got something exciting to show all of you Android users out there. This is the new version of Cookin' for Android. And this version, the last version was sweet, right? But this version is even better. We improved the user interface. We added this bottom navigation bar, which just makes it so much easier to navigate, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute. But another thing that we added was we enhanced this internet recipe search field at the top of the screen here. So you can just tap in there at any point in time and type in your search term. Now I saw something, mozzarella, it was a, what was it? It was a meatloaf with like mozzarella in it. I can't remember. So I'm going to just tap, look at that, I typed 3 letters, Mozz, M-O-Z, and there it is, mozzarella stuffed meatloaf. So these search suggestions that appear is a new feature in Cookin' that makes it so much easier to find recipes on the internet, because I didn't have to type that whole word. So I'm just going to tap on that, and then now Cookin's going to search the web, and I think this is the one right here. Yeah, let's see, better recipes, slice of this cheese. Oh yeah, so I'm going to tap on that. I'm going to take a look at this recipe. Alright, looks like there's a video there, and here's the recipe with all the ingredients. You know, the great thing about Cookin' is, like you already know, instead of trying to write this down or take a screenshot of it, which is what a lot of people do, or try to pin it on Pinterest and then it just gets lost, right? Instead, with Cookin', you just tap capture. Now watch how cool this capture feature is now in the newest version of Cookin' for Android. I just tap capture. Capturing recipe. The Cookin' L's are working their magic. Okay, the L's are working their magic, and recipe captured successfully. Okay, so now I can choose where I want to save this recipe to. I'm going to save this one to the main dishes chapter. So I'm going to tap main dishes here. There we go. I'm saving this to the Dan's Recipes Cookbook main dishes chapter. I could tap on these pluses here if I wanted to add a new cookbook or add a new chapter as well. So right there, you can choose where you want to save this recipe to, which is pretty cool. Heck yes, you did. That's pretty fun. Alright, so the recipe was successfully saved. And here's what's cool. I can now tap on my recipes down at the bottom, and I can go to Dan's Recipes. I can go to the main dishes chapter, and there's the recipe. I'm going to tap on this, slice a piece of this cheese oozing meatloaf, and see your family's reaction. They will love it. Yum. Now, here's the thing. I'm wondering if this is, I'm still having my doubts about whether this is the right recipe that I was looking for. So I'm going to, here's what's cool. Check this out. I can leave this up on the screen, so I don't have to like keep navigating and drilling down into my cookbook and chapter. And while this is up, I'm going to go back to the Discover tab. Okay, and I'm going to go back. I'm going to tap on that. So I'm going to tap back one more time. Okay, now I'm to the main Discover tab here, and I think it was under Trending Today, so I'm going to tap where it says Trending Today here. Okay, today's most captured recipes. Quick shows. Ooh, these look good. Here it is. Here, yeah, this is the one. See, that picture is slightly different. I'm going to tap on that. I think it's different. Let me take a look. The Stay-at-Home Chef. Okay, it looks like I'm on a different website now. Looks like the photo's slightly different. Let me see where the ingredients are here. Man, just imagine if you had to print this recipe. This would be a hassle. 1 pound ground beef, 1 cup breadcrumbs. Now here's what's cool. See, with this new user interface, I can just switch back and forth really quickly. I'm going to tap on my recipes, and I'm going to compare 2 pounds of ground beef, 1 pound fresh mozzarella cheese. Okay, I'm going to tap back on Discover and compare. Okay, cool. See how you can swap back and forth really easily without having to drill down and choose which cookbook and choose which chapter and so forth. So the new user interface makes it so easy to navigate. I can go from here to tap on more and then tap on shopping lists. I can go take a look at my shopping list, and while I'm going through the grocery store, I've got my lemons, I've got my strawberries, and so forth, right? Then I go, oh wait, what was that one recipe? And right away I can tap my recipes, and I can go look at this mozzarella stuffed meatloaf recipe and go, oh, yeah. Okay, I do need one small onion. Let me go back to my shopping list. Yeah, okay, and so you can just switch back and forth really easily. I can go back to the Discover tab and so forth. So it's just so much easier to use Cookin for Android with this new version. We added a search feature that allows you to search your local recipe database too. So if I tap My Recipes here, for example, and I go back, okay, now I'm in the Main Dishes chapter. Now I'm looking for a meatloaf recipe. I'm wondering if I have more than one. So I can tap up here where it says Search Cookbook Library, and I can type in there meatloaf. And then tap Go. And when I do that, Cookin will search my entire recipe library. And there we go. Look, I've got more than one recipe, in fact. Oh, I've got multiple of this one. Let's take a look at it. Cowboy meatloaf and potato casserole. Oh, that looks pretty good. The ability to search your recipe library and type in what you have on hand or what you're looking for and have Cookin tell you what you can make for dinner is pretty cool. In this new version, you may have noticed that the thumbnail images for your recipes are much bigger now, and it's just easier. Take a look at this one. I tap on the Ultimate Cookin' Cookbook, and I choose a chapter like desserts, for example. Right away, I can see really beautiful thumbnail images, so it's easy for me when I'm looking for a new recipe to just browse. I can see the pictures. Layered ice cream cake. Yum. That sounds pretty good. And what's cool in this newest version is if I want to share this recipe, I may want to send this to my wife Kathy and suggest, hey, this would be a good recipe to make for our guests this Sunday. We're having some people coming over. So what I can do is tap up here on this sharing icon, and now I can send this recipe by way of text message, or I can send it through Gmail and so forth. So I just tap Gmail here, and I can send this right away to Kathy. Say, hey, you're going to love this. Make this recipe. It's a good one. So if you haven't taken a look at it yet, definitely try the newest version of Cookin for Android. You are going to love it. It's awesome. And if you haven't signed up for a membership plan yet, oh man, sign up. It's so fun. This has just barely scratched the surface of all the cool new features. And there's more coming soon, so keep your eyes peeled.